Decentralized finance, or DeFi, has only one purpose: to disrupt the traditional financial system and smash the monopoly enjoyed by the big banks. Simple. So, what is DeFi? And how does this innovation intend to put traditional banks out of business? Let's find out. Decentralized finance is a new financial system based on distributed ledgers similar to those used by cryptocurrencies. The system decentralizes authority over money, financial products, and financial services from banks and institutions. Understanding DeFi. First, it's essential to grasp how centralized finance differs from DeFi to understand decentralized finance fully. Regarding centralized finance, banks and corporations, whose ultimate objective is to make money hold your money. Third parties abound in the financial system, all of whom charge fees. Assume you use your credit card to buy a book or something online. The charge is sent from the seller to an acquiring bank, passing the card information along to the credit card network. The network clears the charge and initiates a payment from your bank. Your bank approves the feed and forwards it to the network, which then forwards it to the merchant via the acquiring bank. Because retailers must pay for your ability to use credit and debit cards, each organization in the chain receives a cut for its services. As in the words of Josiah Stamp, banking was conceived in iniquity and born in sin. Decentralized finance. By allowing people, merchants, and corporations to perform financial transactions using developing technologies, decentralized finance eliminates intermediaries. Peer-to-peer financial networks use security protocols, software, and hardware to achieve this. You can trade, lend, and borrow using software that records and validates financial transactions in distributed financial databases anywhere, provided you have an internet connection. A distributed database is accessible from multiple places and collects and aggregates data from all users before verifying it using a consensus mechanism. If you enjoy speculative investment to make some cash, it is time to venture into yield harvesting. Fill you it in a moment. Decentralized finance uses consensus-building technology to replace the traditional banking model by allowing anybody to access financial services without any hassle. In addition, by using personal wallets and trade services tailored to people, DeFi applications provide users more control over their money and assets. Let's know in the comments if you started using DeFi for all your transactions. If not, why? We would love to hear from you. Blockchain technology, which is also the foundation of cryptocurrencies, is used in decentralized finance. A blockchain is a distributed database or ledger that is safe and open source. To manage transactions and run the blockchain, developers create dApps. Transactions are recorded in blocks on the blockchain, which other users then validate. If all of these verifiers agree on a transaction, the block is closed and encrypted, and a new block is constructed containing information from the preceding block. The information in each subsequent block chains the blocks together, earning the name blockchain. There is no feasible way to edit a blockchain since information in prior blocks cannot be modified without impacting subsequent blocks. The secure nature of a blockchain is provided by this notion and other security mechanisms. DeFi is increasingly being used in both basic and sophisticated financial transactions. Transactions between the two leading cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin and Ethereum, are handled via dApps and protocols. Although Bitcoin is the most common cryptocurrency, Ethereum is noticeably more adaptable to a more extensive range of purposes, which means Ethereum-based code is used in many dApps and protocols. Who could imagine a basketball clip, funny memes being turned into NFTs on dApps that would return millions of dollars in profit? The future looks good for DeFi, and you will find out in a moment. Anyway, here are a few examples of how dApps and protocols are now being used. E-wallets. DeFi developers are creating digital wallets that can function independently of the main cryptocurrency exchanges by allowing investors to access everything from cryptos to blockchain-based games. Yield harvesting. Yield harvesting, often dubbed crypto's rocket fuel, allows speculative investors to lend crypto and potentially profit substantially when the proprietary coins DeFi borrowing platforms pay them for consenting to the loan of their assets. Stable coins. Although cryptocurrencies are notoriously volatile, stable coins aim to keep their prices stable by connecting them to non-cryptos, such as the US dollar. Viewer, don't you think the idea of stable coins is a good one? I mean, who wants the value of a crypto asset fluctuating up and down by the tick? Future of DeFi. DeFi's future appears bright, from cutting out the intermediaries to turning basketball clips into digital assets with monetary value. Even though DeFi is still in its early stages, professionals like Dan Simmerman, the head of financial relations at the IOTA Foundation, a DeFi research and development group, view its promise and potential as far-reaching. Investors will soon get more autonomy, allowing them to use assets in imaginative ways that appear unthinkable today. According to Simmerman, DeFi has significant ramifications for the big data business as it evolves to enable new ways to commodify data. Despite its promise, DeFi still has a long way to go, particularly in public adoption. All right, dear viewers, if you enjoyed this video, you might want to check out our video on top 3 upcoming DeFi projects 2022 with best potential to make some cash. See you soon.